falling from our heads. Those we considered brothers and opened our homes to have told us this and now fool us. They give us bread at the peril of our own lives. Our eyes have grown dim from unending shed of tears. Our hearts can no longer withstand this grief and has fallen sick.
What have those rebellious two fools come to do in my palace?
They said we are here for reconciliation.
Those rebellious fools conspired with rascals to send me on exile. Now they say they want reconciliation. Let them in. Let's hear what they have to say. If they are here, let them come before my eyes. My eyes can't see them. Let them come to the place where the undisputed king of the land is.
Your Highness, we are loyal. Let your eyes be appeased to see us.
Leaders of rebellion, what have you come to do in my palace?
Your Highness, we have come for reconciliation. If you judge the fire by its firewood, you will not enjoy the warmth it offers, Your Highness.
Your word interests my ears, but my heart wants me against mischief. Take your seat, but let not your tongue play games with me.
Your Highness, may I have your permission to stand? Your Highness, let me recount the past and Ganamadi will turn the present. We are people ruled by another kingdom. We had no king, but we ran our community through village crime meeting. Called from time to time to take on decision on the communal interest. We were sometimes happy under this situation, except that we paid tax to the foreigners. This was the situation for many generations. Before the chief priest of our land succeeded in provoking witchcraft attacks on the leaders and the able men of the foreigners. They lost their life mysteriously by every sunrise and sunset. They saw dead and had no option but to pronounce us free. After pronouncing us free, the chief priest died and his deputy. We some elders were suspected for masterminding crown you king. But before you are just an illustrious ex-soldier who had served in a foreign army and come back with uniforms.
Then Tijo, how you tear water beyond this point. Say what is to be done, not what was rumored.
Your Highness, when you were crowned king, we had our suspicions on you partly because you are not a man of culture. We decided to give you chance You mounted the throne and
Stop!
Your Highness, may it please you to allow Dentijo finish his lines. For we have good news at the end. If you consider the bitterness of bitter leaf, we will not enjoy the palatable soup it offers. Your Highness.
Go on, Dentijo, but let your tongue beware of your teeth.
Your Highness, let me not go on what happened to the people. But it must be recounted that the people were not happy and revolted that a new king must be elected. An uprising arose after the people who revolted against him were mysteriously killed. At that point, the chief priest has died and his royal highness went into exile.
That's right.
Shortly after the Arabians came with their culture, the people were happy. Shortly after the people were happy, His Royal Highness got the support of some foreign soldiers who besieged our land one day market and brought you back to the throne. The people were forced to accept you back, but instead of reducing oppression.
Hey, you must end your speech here. All what you are saying is about me, so there's no point of that. And you talk about the people being divided. Only those who are rebellion are divided. Genamadi, what do you have to say?
Your Highness. Understand us, Your Highness. Dentijo and I are for you. If only you promise henceforth, you will be for the people. And also, by contributing, composing contributions, paying tax, and also, if you allow the people to serve the God of their choice.
You become practical, what else do you want? You want to take my seat in the name of reconciliation.
All due respect, Your Highness, Dentijo and I have no inspiration on the throne. All we want and plead, Your Highness, is a happy society.
Listening to others, my king, have the king.
Yes,
That is why I have listened to the both of you. Even though your words are aimed like arrows to my seat. You want reconciliation, and yet you have conditions. I don't want conditional reconciliation. I am the king, and no subject of mine can dictate to me. I am the king, and there's no defeating king.
I never said so.
Shut up!
Yes, Your Highness.
Then it is in your own interest to be for me. And if you be for me, you have to be for me unconditionally. No one stands in the middle in this kingdom. You are either for me or against me. And if you choose the latter, you know the consequences of your choice.
Our leader said, Tuntun de Ekiragwa, she won Kemara. The true rebellion fools have been silent and will not have the voice to insult you anymore, Your Highness.
That's good.
Commander of the clouds, the supreme ruler, your friend Sheikh Mukhtar is here to see you.
Oh, what a day to have a friend like Sheikh Mukhtar, a true friend of mine whom I haven't seen for so many years. Let him in. Let him come and make me forget the bad mood Dentijo and Genamadi has put me in. journey.
Alhamdulillah, Muntumina. It's been a decade since I saw you last.
Gaskiya, how are you? How are your people?
They are all doing fine. They send their regards.
Take your seat. Before we are something, let us entertain our eyes. In my kingdom, it is entertainment first. Make your choice. We are all at your service.
Whatever pleases His Royal Highness is okay by me.
Today will be the lucky day for any one of you who wins. He will be served from the royal kitchen. So let he who wants to save his life win. My friends, this is just the little aspect of my father. Entertainment at your service. I hope you like it.
It's very, very interesting how you make evil sound good.
Let us say life itself is the struggle, the survival of the fittest. I hope you have come a long way without bearing a gift or message for me.
It is said in my culture that you dare not visit a noble without bearing kola. Isa, bring in the gift. I know this gift gladdens your heart.
I trust you, my friend.
Just wait and see. Yeah, you have my friend, a rebel. He has been going around making our people renounce our religion for that of the white man. Do with him as you please. Naka da shi, duk inda ka gan dama ka yi da shi.
I trust you, my friend. Tie him up. I shall attend to him later. So, my friend, I heard you have visited the white man's land often recently. So, what have you learned?
Oh, my friend, I thought you would know us. I have traveled far and near to countries you would not imagine. But in all my quests, I have learned that power is like wine.
So you should not take much of it.
My friend is speaking in parables. A decade and a half have passed, and I am still king. So many have been dethroned and enthroned, and yet I still remain the king. I am the commander of the clouds. I once ran from my enemies, and now my enemies run from me.
Oh yes, my friend. Your enemies are running away from you. Soon, I tell you, very soon, they shall go into hiding. And be careful that you shall fall into their traps.
Fear not, my friend. I rule them with a higher authority. They can't understand my way.
It is said that the coconut hides its water behind 3 layers, but man still found ways to drink it.
My security is watertight than what the coconut offers its fools. I was too lenient with them. That is why they dishonored and dethroned me.
At this point, I fear for you.
How?
Sit down. Let me tell you. You see? And you don't have a son. I know my friend is a wise man. And then you understand what I'm talking about.
Sit. I am married and I have a son.
To whom? When? And where?
At the woman's place I spent my exile, even though it was a secret marriage. Because of my unstable situation, we couldn't stay together. But she often visited me. Not until a little while before I regained my throne, we quarreled and she left.
And what about your son?
He's with his mother and against me. She vowed never to let me see him. And she said she won't let him know who his father was. I need you again, my friend. Can you help me search for my son?
I am Sheikh Mukhtar, commander of the supreme leaders. Hear this, my friend. I will leave no stone unturned until I bring your wife and your son. So fear not.
I trust you, my friend. Sado,
Yes, Your Highness.
tell the maiden to prepare 7 women for my friend.
Ah,
For he has visited.
Water. It's been a week now. You haven't tasted food or water. You should be thirsty.
It is written, man does not live by food or water alone, but by the words that come from the mouth of God. Please, give it to my brothers and sisters. What's the use of eating and drinking if I'll soon die anyway?
What is wrong with you? Are you not afraid of dying? What stuff are you made of?
To die is gain. I'm not afraid of a man that can kill my flesh, but afterwards cannot do anything to my soul. Rather, I'm afraid of him who can destroy both body and soul in hell. Please, give the water to my brothers and sisters.
This is the kind of life that you promised your children.